Do one song.
Good afternoon, South High School class of 2017. This is a seniors only message. We want to take an opportunity to thank you and also to work with you and let you know what the expectations are for the next couple weeks. So, first off, thank you. It's been an awesome 4 years. We've enjoyed having the class of 2017 come through the ranks. Most of you are beginning class with birthdays of around 2000, so that's been an interesting piece. We thought maybe when we turned that century that there wouldn't be a world anymore, but then all of you came to us. What a great surprise. So now we get to celebrate you graduating from high school. And part of that celebration began last night at the senior banquet, where we had a great time laughing at many of our members of the class being under hypnosis. And it was fun. The adults in the room had a great time at getting some laughs as well. So we continue that celebration this Wednesday with the all school Red Wing Way Awards Day. And we follow that with yearbook distribution in the field house. And then, of course, we kick it off with yearbook signing at King Park and end that evening with a bonfire. So this is an opportunity for us to continue to celebrate who you are as a class of 2017.
And I'm going to take over and talk a little bit about next week, your last week of school. Just a reminder, Red Wings, it is a short week for you, and that we want you to finish strong. I mean, you've got a couple days left to wrap up a few assignments or other things you need to do to make sure you are successful in those classes, especially those that you need to graduate. Just a reminder about some of these events, though. Wednesday is our mandatory graduation practice. Just a reminder for you seniors, we're going to meet in the Red Wing gym, and you're going to find your line leader by alphabetical order, and that's going to be the person you're going to stick with as you go to practice at Bulworth Bowl and then on graduation day. Thursday is going to be the drop dead date for teachers to submit failures. So we're going to know if you're going to make it or not by noon on Thursday. And now your teacher might have some other requirements that you have to meet before then, but just so you know, that will be the day that we'll be making some phone calls whether or not you make it or not for some of you that are right on the bubble. Hopefully that's none of you. Also, midday Thursday, we'll be serving lunch to all seniors in the courtyard. We started this a couple of years ago, and we want to continue that tradition. So, weather permitting, we're going to find a way to get you lunch, but I'm thinking we're going to try to do it as best we can in the courtyard on that day. So, look for finding your way around to the back hallway, and we'll have brats and burgers. Brats and burgers all set up for you. So come on down and enjoy that. And then lastly, on Thursday, your senior class song, which is a tradition here at South High, will be played at the end of the day. Just a reminder, if you were out of the building on Thursday, there's going to be no re-entry for seniors. So we want you to come in, enjoy your last day. The expectation is you're saying goodbye to your teachers, you're enjoying and celebrating that piece. But if you were out of the building that day, we're not going to let you in for the end. So just plan accordingly. If you were out, enjoy your day that way as well. Friday brings another mandatory graduation practice. That one's going to be at the Bowl, followed by the Senior Victory Walk, and you might have heard of some of that over the last week. There is a sign up in Mrs. Larson's room that will still be going through this week, and if you want to participate in that, they're going to be visiting all the elementary schools that you guys, most of you all, came from on the south side, and sort of leading by example with those youngins in the south side of Sheboygan. Just a reminder for seniors, on Friday of next week, there are no seniors in our building on that day. We look to see you coming back on Saturday. So, which brings me to Saturday. Saturday, 6 p.m. is your class picture. You want to have your cap and gown for that, and then we get you guys all set up in the bleachers, take that class picture. That'll stay here at South High, and then followed by a 7 p.m. baccalaureate, which is another neat event, and I know none of you have attended it before, but it's one of those things that, as I'll use Mr. Schrank's example, these are things that you want to attend. You'll remember them. Lastly, your big day on Sunday is graduation in the Bowl. Please don't be late. Don't have us chasing around to try to find you. You have a transcript pickup after the graduation. They'll go over some of those instructions as we go through the practices, but also just a reminder for seniors, if you don't pick up your transcript on that day of graduation, we'll have transcript pickup here at South High, but it's going to be after our students are all done. So we're looking at June 9th.
June 8th and June 9th, you can pick up stuff.
Yeah.
Just a reminder for all of us to recognize we've been doing really well for the last 4 years, and your class has been awesome to see go through the ranks of South High School. Please don't lower your standards to a level that's going to maybe put some of these celebrations in jeopardy for yourselves. We expect you to continue to end our school year as leaders and having pride in our school and our community. We're looking forward to using the Victory Tour as a way of giving back to the community and really truly exemplifying what it means to be a Red Wing. So let's continue to have those high standards for ourselves, and we look forward to celebrating with you, and we look forward to seeing how you celebrate amongst each other as a class. So let's end this year well, and congratulations to each of you as you ride out these last few days of your careers as a South High Red Wing for the class of 2017. Take care.